Well, it's Thursday night in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, everybody, and the holiday seasons are upon us. So I hope y'all are having great holiday times with your family, and y'all are enjoying your downtown life. I'm down here in the downtown city park. You see this beautiful tree. You see everybody ice skating, everybody enjoying themselves, but that's not what you're here for tonight. What you're here for tonight is the Chino Brothers, Season 3, Episode 3. And tonight we got DJ Wifey, one of the most ill female DJs, mixologists in all of Bakersfield. We're wondering what she's all about, and y'all about to find out on this episode of the Chino Brothers. Dude, I was going to use a microphone on that, and I didn't. I'm really frustrated. When I was downtown, I should have used a microphone.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows unless you tell them.
Really?
But now that you mentioned it, I'm like, a little fuzzy. Hey, but I do have a complaint.
What's that?
About that. You said the most ill female DJ.
Yeah.
Now Wifey's just the most ill.
You think she's the
Period.
illest?
Period.
Well, I think I'm really interested to talk to Wifey because how many female turntablists do you know? That's first. And then second, she didn't know you were a turntablist until you guys were just talking right now, which I thought
we're just talking about that in the green room. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
like, okay.
So my assumption is DJ Wifey probably doesn't know a lot about you. I think it's interesting, Adlai, when we have guests on that personally, and you learn all kinds of stuff about them when they're on. You're like, oh, wow, I had no idea,
It's true. Because, when you talk to them on a day-to-day basis, it's work stuff.
Yeah.
It's, you don't really have time to kind of really, get into like almost personal stuff or side stuff or whatever else. It's like, hey, here's the mix. Here's what we got to do. All right, let's get it together. Okay, I'll see you next time. Like, you just don't have that time.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Mike. How often do you want to hang out with coworkers after work?
I don't. No, I mean, like my guys now, I love them and I'd hang out with them, but I don't want them to feel like they're at work. When you're the boss, like you don't want your guys to feel like they're at work when they're not at work. Dude, one time we had this barbecue and me and Leo and Brando were walking down this field. I was holding the football and Nehemiah was going to throw it to us. We're walking down this field and Brandon goes, "This is what it feels like to be in the mafia, huh?" And I was like, "We don't do nefarious things. We sell electronic cigarettes." So I love spending time with my guys. I love calling them when they're not at the shop just to chop it up with them. Sometimes I bring them in on like me and Zach's call and stuff. But at the same time, in real life, when I had work, like when I wasn't running the place, and wasn't kind of like a pseudo dad to the guys, yeah, no, I didn't like hanging out with my coworkers at all.
Yeah, yeah, just kind of like the Christmas party. Where's the raffle? I want to win a TV. I'm gonna eat my free food and bounce. Not trying to hang out.
We went to this one Christmas party, me and my wife, and we were starving before the Christmas party. Yeah. Bro, oh my gosh. So it was when my wife worked. I'm not going to say the company. It's a big medical company in Pittsburgh. And when she first got out of PT school, so she's working for this company. She's a doctor. She's making $40,000 a year. And I'm like, I feel like doctors are supposed to make more than that. Yeah. And she was like, well, and so I was like, So we go to this Christmas party for her work, and there's all this food all lined up, and I'm like, oh, word, I'm gonna eat. No, dude, we had to sit down and listen to some whack speech for 45 minutes, and then this corny dude that worked there got up, started rapping like Rapper's Delight, and I was looking at this food, and I'm like, dude, I need to get my food. But here's when the worm turned for me. Is that the corny guy I told you about? He was like, now remember, guys, if you do real well this year, you'll get that 3% raise next year. And I was like, 3%? And Sharon's like, yeah, that's standard. I'm like, nah, we're looking for a new job. And so, yeah. So immediately I found her a job making $35,000 more. I was like, nope, we're
3%. Good. That doesn't even take care of inflation.
Oh, dude, I was like, we're not doing this. I'm not a big... I don't know. It's a weird thing because, like, I love my coworkers now, and like, I have coworkers that I still consider friends, like they're my actual friends. But dude, I don't know, bro. As soon as I'm done with work, I like going home.
Yeah, because obviously radio, you got your radio family, and I'd say it's 50-50. There's people at work, obviously, like DJ Wifey we're about to interview. She's one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? And there's some that are homies like that, but there's some from the sales side. You're just kind of like. No, because I can picture half of when you said the goofy guy went up on stage and started rapping, that's what I picture half of my sales team doing, being that goofy guy. Like, hey, you guys think you're cool because you guys play cool records? Check me out.
I feel sorry for radio sales guys, bro.
Yeah,
I do, bro, because here's why. Everybody who's ever been on the radio or worked at a radio station wants to be a radio personality of some form. And usually the sales guys just couldn't do it. Like their voice didn't sound good, or they weren't hip, or whatever it was, but they desperately wanted to still work at a radio station. So they worked as a sales guy.
So that was their way in.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, DJ Prospect
Prospect in the house.
Thinks I'm the goofy guy. Yeah, hey, we're goofy together. I'll say that. Yeah, we're both goofballs over there, but that's okay. Prospect's the homie too.
All right. Well, one way or another, I am totally fascinated by the idea of a female turntablist. We never worked with females like our whole career in the clubs, so I'm really interested in hearing her end of this and like how she got into hip hop and whatnot. So why don't we bring on DJ Wifey?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Here she is, DJ Wifey.
We still don't have the track.
Some sound effects. We'll add those later.
Right. Cue the
A live
applause.
studio audience is coming. Yeah, so
I'm sorry for all that wind noise in the intro. I apologize. I'm like I should have worn like a Bluetooth or something, but
It was good.
well,
it's
I
dope, dude.
appreciate
Pittsburgh's a dope town. Yeah, very cool town. So, but DJ Wifey.
What's up,
This
my
is-
brother?
Yeah, and I was talking, when we were planning this whole thing a couple weeks ago, I was talking to Mike. I was like, dude, we got to get DJ Wifey on here because, obviously she mixes, she scratches, she does all the DJ stuff. She's a hip hop head. She works the groove with me. And, dude, yeah, she's a female DJ, and you don't see that very often.
Rare.
Gigi Sweet was the
I
only
was
one that we
just
worked
going to
with.
say that. Yeah,
It
Gigi
took me
Sweet.
forever. I was
Yeah.
thinking about it this week. I was like, I don't think we ever work with the
DJ sales guy. Yeah, but Gigi Sweet. And you know what's cool is
Wait,
Gigi
is
Sweet.
Charlie a sales guy at your guys' work?
I don't know, not at our work, Charlie.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'll feel bad if that poor guy, if there was a salesman watching right now for a radio station, and he's watching and is just like, yes, you're right, I did want to be a DJ, and it's like, sorry, bro, should have lost the lisp. But we had a sales guy at our radio station, DJ Wifey. Who his name was Potato Head, and this dude loved radio.
Not his real name.
He adored radio. Like, he loved radio so much. He had a WKRP jacket. Like, yeah. Okay.
Well, at least
but
it wasn't a tattoo.
But I could see it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Maybe.
But this dude, like, he
That
was
too.
a heavy set, nerdy white dude with a lisp. And like, there must have been some sort of personality thing that people didn't get along with him, because he worked at our radio station. Our radio station was the ghetto radio station. It was, man. I'm not lying to you. Our radio station, it was in the hood, right? And we played hip hop. There was 2 stations that were attached to like in our cluster. One was a Tejano station, and what was the other one, Adley?
La Pantera.
Yeah.
La Pantera.
And it was, dude, we had a homeless guy live behind the radio station. Yeah, I'm not lying to you, DJ Wifey. Yeah, we had the dude was named Phil, and he had dogs. He was an odd bird. And like, we lived on we did live in a crappy place. We worked on this street that, like, it looked like it was in a horror movie every day. It
Scary.
never got normal.
Wow. Kind of like Skid Row in LA.
Nah, man, because Skid Row, like, you're like, oh, look at all these homeless people. This is crazy. But when you're on that El Puente lane that we were on, it was just dirt on both sides.
Whoa.
And like a dirt road.
Yeah.
What's up, DJ Doc?
DJ Doc checking in. What's up, man?
But it was in the dirt road and your headlights. And there was this cat named Tootie that we used to work with. And one time, me and Tootie, we were riding his car, and Tootie rode this like little tiny Honda, and he used to play this weird Mexican death metal hip hop.
Oh.
I don't know where he found this music. Am I
He was
lying?
from
Adley?
Juarez. He was from Juarez.
Yeah, he
so,
was from Juarez. Yeah. But remember, he played that music, Adley?
Yeah. Oh,
Imagine like Limp Bizkit, like, but real hard, but in Spanish.
Wow.
So like, yeah, so we'd be driving down the road, right? And it'd be like, bah, 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 bah. Dude, one night we were driving down the road and a body walked out in the middle of that dirt road, and Tootie just went right around him. I was like, bro, you don't want to stop and see what happened? He's like, nope. And I'm like, neither do I. We just kept pushing.
Lock the
Dude, yeah, that
doors.
was a scary street at night because we'd come back from the club. We'd do overnight sometimes too, and man, that was sketchy down there. Oh my gosh, scary. And it was kind of like Blair Witch meets the desert,
Oh,
like
boy.
that creepy, dark, kind of like way back in the middle of nowhere.
And
Yeah,
I'm
it
a
was-
scaredy cat. There's
Yeah, it
no
was-
way.
Trust me, it was definitely like that. But like the problem is you were in radio. You know what I mean? And you made your dream come true. So it's like this is the greatest thing ever.
Right.
But yeah, it was scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we had so quick backstory with me and DJ Wifey, then we'll get to you. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
Okay. So me and Adelaide met in college radio at University of Arizona. But we didn't know each other, but we were the only two half Asian dudes. And so like the first night we hung out, he was at a party and he was DJing and he handed me the mic. He's like, "Can you rock the mic?" And I was like, "I don't know, I'll try." And he's like, "Okay, go ahead." And then I just started rocking the mic and everybody lit up. And he's like, "Dude, we could do this for money." And I was like, "All right." So we started a DJ crew. And then he was the program director at the college radio station at that point. So he got all this free vinyl. So he just give it to the crew. So now we have free vinyl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
That was a long time ago.
Definitely the perk.
I'm sure, you know, the whatever
Vinyl,
laws
it's
that
the
were
round
broken.
discs called wax sometimes. Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so we had free vinyl. So then we started doing parties and stuff like that, making a little scratch, and we rented this apartment and we were going to turn it into a recording studio. But it never turned into a recording studio. Just me and Adelaide lived there. So then we lived in this place. But it was dope because I would just wake up and play with the turntables. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got a job on radio, and then I got fired like 3 months later. And then Adelaide got a job on radio, and then I got a job at MTV writing for their blogs for the internet.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I got a job at Adelaide's radio station. I did the mornings, he did the overnights, but we'd go out and do the clubs together. So when we'd go out and do the clubs, we needed a name, and this kid Dwayne Chavez called us the Chino Brothers. That's how we got the name.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty
So
cool.
that's
What's up,
us.
fellas? DJ
Yeah.
EVP. Wife, you know EVP, right?
Yes.
Nice.
What up,
nice.
EVP?
You guys are famous. Like, seriously.
I don't know about us famous.
I mean, just that backstory. I mean, what year was that? Can we date this a little
90.
bit?
Oh, you know how old we are?
96.
He's trying to give up our age.
Something in the 90s. Well, I was telling her I was telling you, wifey, Art LeBeau owned the station, and we were sitting here before trying to figure out how old he is because back
Right.
then he was old.
Yeah, he was
And,
old as old.
Back then, yeah, great dude. Obviously, gave us a shot and everything. Only hotlined me a couple times because I goofed or whatever.
He
but
hotlined me once, bro. I thought I was
Once?
gonna crap myself, dude.
It's scary. It's scary. Yeah.
That's so. DJ Wifey, were you ever a radio personality or just a
No.
mixologist?
Just
so
mixer. Yes.
so when there's not just a mixer. Mixer's got the backbone of the station. Don't ever say that.
for the hip hop
Yeah,
stations.
That's
Thank
the
you,
that's
bro.
the real. That's the real.
Yes.
On the other side of the salesperson is the mixer. Don't ever get that twisted.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those booty mixers that always wants to like hang out and tell us about the glory days. We don't want nothing to do with those mixers.
That sounds like my husband, DJ Reedy.
Is that
No, I bet he
He's
isn't.
been mixing since 1983.
83?
So of course
okay.
he wants
Yeah.
to talk about all this ancient, DJ gear and how they started and reel
Dude,
to reel.
every
and all-
time
I'm like, I don't even know any of that.
Wow.
So,
Every time I come down to Bakersfield, every other person tells me some story about how they knew Joe Cervantes back in 1993 or like all these big time DJ LAs that I listen to. All this, I'm like, you knew that guy? Like, oh yeah, man. And then I thought about it afterwards. I was like, that was probably when they went broke because they weren't popular in LA anymore. And they're like, well, Bakersfield's cheaper. And it's like, yeah, man. And I got a good name. Maybe I could, get into some clubs.
yeah, right.
You know
Yeah,
what I
well, there are famous DJs from Bakersfield. The Baker Boys blew up.
Yeah.
They were only here for a little. Did you ever know them or work with them or hear them play?
Years ago in the 90s, we had a high school party and you know, we were doing things we should. It was a keg party. You know, we were like
What?
seniors, juniors. I know. Anyhow, we didn't have a DJ, but for some reason, all these people came to our place. It was like an after party, and the Baker Boys were there, and they
Oh
were like, "You
wow.
guys ain't got a DJ?" And they
Wait,
just
how
like
old are
rolled
the
up
Baker
with their
Boys at this point
gear.
when they show up at your high school? Are they like
Oh,
35? They're like
no,
the
no,
Fonz
no,
on
no, no,
Happy
no.
Days?
I think they're only like seriously like 5 years older than me. They're not that much older.
I don't know, dude.
But we
21
used
year
to
old
hang
going
out with a
to
lot of older people. Like
DJ
that's just what
Wifey.
you
Come
did
on.
back then. I know, and the times have changed, but that's how it was. But anyways, they came and they rocked a party for us, and we didn't hire them. They just kind of like showed up, and they're like, "Oh, let's set up our gear," and it was on and cracking. So I mean,
Really?
that's how I knew them. And then also, Chalk, he's
I was
from
gonna say EVP.
Bakersfield.
Chalk and C minus are from
Chalk and
Bakersfield.
C minus. Yep, they're
Wow.
from.
Okay.
And
Okay.
actually, Chalk technically is from Lamont, so which is the hometown that I'm from, which is southeast from here.
I
But
don't know who any of these people are that you guys
Mr.
are
Chalk.
talking
they're
about.
No,
bee
Mr.
they're
Chalk
bee
was big.
junkies.
Beat junkies.
Mhm.
Okay, because that's
okay.
my beat junkie story is I used to roll with J Rock down in Orange County, and oh my gosh, the Babu. And they'd
Right.
have battles and stuff. I was never good enough to compete in those battles, but we'd always host them and stuff too. And then J Rock, he's all okay. He blew up, went beat junkies. I went to college. So I mean,
Wow.
DJ Wifey, you want to hear a crazy story?
Yes.
Okay.
Eric
Adley
Nick
tells
down,
me
yeah.
this when
What's
we're
up,
in
Ray?
college. Hold on. I knew Eric Nick.
Oh, sorry, I'll put it back up. Hit it big with
Kid
Kid Frost. Is that where it started?
Oh.
Yeah, Ray Ballard. What's up, Ray? Yeah.
Hey,
All
I
right.
know Ray Ballard.
So here, listen to this. So Adley tells me this story when we're struggling DJs, when we're doing house parties. Like he's telling me all about, oh yeah, man, I used to kick it with those guys, blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Until we went to the Dilated Peoples concert. So dude, he told me about J Rock like the whole time we were in college, and I was kind of like, I mean, maybe you were like you knew of the guy, you know what I mean? I never want to pull Adley's card, like you know what I'm saying? Like he was at the party where the Baker Boys were, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that kind of knew the guy. So I never said nothing. I was like, all right, man, cool. You're friends with this world famous DJ. I believe you, homeboy. Then one night we went to the Dilated Peoples concert, DJ Wifey, and so Babu was Dilated Peoples DJ, right?
Wow.
Yeah, but J Rock and Babu had just put out the album, had put out the
Sound bombing?
Sound Bombing, yeah. Sound Bombing 2 with Pharoah Monch and Eminem. It was sick, yeah. Anyway, so we go to see the show, right? And we're with the radio station, and then all of a sudden Adley tells me, dude, there's J Rock. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, man. Because like we're walking around like kind of in the back. He goes,
We're trying to
J-Rock.
sneak in. We're trying to get backstage, kind of.
Yeah. And I said, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, hold on. Jason. And J-Rock looks over and he goes, Adley Wilson, what's up, my? And then, and he palms him up, hugs him up, gives us passes. I was like, bro, you've been telling the truth this whole time. Yeah, we met Jurassic 5. We met Charlie Tuna. Like, yeah, man, it was dope. Yeah, we got drops for the radio station. They didn't care because they didn't know who they were. You know, like, who's Dilated Pupils? We're like, it's Dilated Pupils. They're amazing. You're going to love. No, we're never going to play them on the radio station.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's great.
Dude,
DJ Wifey,
that's
ask me how much I remember.
How much do you remember?
About that much of that story.
He remembers
but
almost
I
none of that
remember the
story.
Adley Wilson part. Hey, yo, Adley Wilson. I do remember that.
You know,
part.
I
That's
envy
pretty funny.
people who have a memory like that. Like I'm
that
kind
forget
of
half the stuff.
Oh, that's me. Like I'm
That's
lucky
me.
to remember some stuff, but those of you that have like a great memory, like
I don't know if I have a great memory because I can't find anything at home, but like I can remember magic stories because like, and then I probably paint out the part where me and Adley were arguing that day or something. Hey, DJ Wifey, dope.
Mike Justice.
Mike Justice. There you go. Ray mentions DJ Fresh Cuts.
Oh yeah, my
DJ Fresh
husband knows
Cuts.
him.
Yeah.
All right, come on. We've been talking too much about
Okay.
the Chino brothers, and everybody already
Yeah,
heard
we
of
gotta
those
talk about
dudes.
Wifey.
Let's talk about DJ Wifey now. All right, so
Ah.
female turntablist. How does this happen?
Well, man, I want to say 8 years now. 8 years. I had asked Johnny, DJ Redeem, my husband, to show me the art.
I'm just
I
kidding.
know,
We love
to show
that
me
guy. We love
how
him.
to mix. And, he wasn't easy on me at all. He, we had a 909 and we had, techniques, the 1200s.
I was right about to ask what he put you on, but go ahead.
Right. And he said, here you go, hands me the headphones. And he's like, here you go. And I'm like, well, there's all these buttons and knobs. Like, I don't know what to do. And he said, that's how you got to figure it out.
Nobody else did either.
Yeah. He's like, you just got to learn. And I can't even tell you how many times I quit. Like, I was just like, I can't do it. Like, it's not going to happen. And so I started DJing like when he would go on bathroom breaks, kind of like how you said.
Okay.
So we would be at a gig and he's like, hey, I got to go to the restroom, push this and that. And I'm like, no, like I would like freak out, like palms start sweating. Like I'm like,
Oh, this is at a gig.
At gigs.
People dancing,
bro. Yeah.
People dancing.
People dancing. And of course it was a train wreck because anybody starting in the game, I mean, unless you're like just
Hold on,
gifted.
wait a minute. That's bananas that this dude brought his wife to the club, though. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have fun if you bring your wife
true
to the
love
club?
is what
You know
that
what?
is.
That's what I
True
was
love.
gonna say. Redeemed is in love, and everybody that knows him knows that he like worships the ground I walk on.
No, I'm not saying like I'm not saying men cheat when they DJ at clubs. That's not what I'm saying.
But they're known to have priors. I mean, that's just what it is.
Nah, man, I'm not saying any man who's ever DJed any club ever in the history of the world has ever cheated. I will never say that.
Yeah.
But I will say, dude, it is kind of whack when your girlfriend's looking over your shoulder, isn't it, Adelaide?
You're just thinking about me and my ex-wife. That's what you're
Oh, dude,
thinking.
that was really whack.
That was different.
The thing of it is, like, it wasn't not so much clubs. Like clubs, I let him do his thing, and I'm with my girls, and we're drinking and we're partying, we're being groupies.
Yeah, like that's
I'm talking
cool.
like
That's fine.
private events, like weddings.
Okay.
Quinceañera, stuff that. That's when he would be like, "Hey, I got to use the restroom." Otherwise, if it was,
but you can't mess up a quinceañera though, because if you do that, like a wedding, quinceañera, nah, bro, you're in trouble now.
Ooh, I know,
yeah,
but that's how it started, and then eventually, I want to say, about 5 years ago, we formed a group here in Bakersfield called the 661 All Stars. And it was a group of just like dope DJs. And of course,
wait, is that the area code you guys live in? 661? Okay, sorry.
661,
yeah. So I was kind of just riding my husband's coattails, obviously, because I'm still not that great of a mixer at the time. And literally, that's kind of like where I got my break. Like I started DJing in little clubs and bars, and it just kind of took off from there. And then it's probably been it'll be 3 years. Hey, Florita, it'll be like 3 years that I've been on the radio here with Adelaide. So that was wild. I'll tell you when the boss.
All right, hold on, DJ Wifey, because I want to rewind this all the way back because you're leaving a lot on the table there. Don't worry.
There's a lot.
We'll get to the
short
front
version.
Yeah. So your husband.
We got 2 hours. We got time.
Yeah, your husband's the DJ. We're starting there, correct?
Yes.
And what was his name again?
DJ Redeemed.
He's checking in, as a matter of fact. There he is right there.
Shout out to DJ Redeemed.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Just send him DM him, bro. DM him.
I like his thing.
This is that thing right there, the 661 All Stars.
Oh, that's
nice.
sick.
Oh, I like that.
You know what? My shop took the Converse logo too. I have a vape shop, and we put the Converse logo on our shirt as well. The Chucks. Yeah, nothing more classic. We also have a Wu-Tang logo too.
Oh, that's dope.
But at first, I didn't know what 661 was, so I'm like, "What's she just making these numbers up?" I'm like, "They sound dope though. Those numbers sound amazing." I'm like, "Oh, it's probably the area code, huh?" All right, so let's get back to this. So, DJ Redeemed is your husband. Now, did you meet him? Like when you met him, was he a DJ, or did you guys go to high school together, or like how'd you guys meet?
No, so we met 10 years ago. And, he was already a DJ, and I have to brag about him because he's the epitome of like, back then you MC'd. So he was a rapper. He still raps, a DJ and a pop locker. So he was kind of like that triple threat.
Triple threat. Sounds
Yeah.
like me, Adlai. You never
triple
seen them
threats.
moves.
Yeah.
Never
So, we met 10 years ago through my best friend, which is his cousin. And, she said, hey, I think you guys would hit it off. You like old school and
Wait, are
he's
you guys
a
in
old
high school at this
old
point?
school.
No, this is 10 years ago. So, I told you how old I am. I'm not going
Like
to put that
10,
out there.
10 years ago, and you're still like, whoa, he can pop lock, rap,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and
I love it.
can he tag up a wall? Because if he can
Oh,
tag up a
sure.
wall, then
We'll go together. We'll
No,
have
that's
matching
it.
Krylon cans and
That's it.
we'll go hit up, a train car somewhere.
Because 10 years ago in my life was, all right, credit score. Let me make sure that credit score is decent over there.
Man, come
Let me
on.
make sure.
That's
I'm telling you, I'm buttoned all the way up. When I got old, I was like, nah, bro, I'm buttoning this up. I can't give this back.
Oh, Lord.
absolutely. That's
But
great.
you know what?
So-
I think that's why people think I'm a lot younger than what I really am because
You listen to music the old people listen
I
to.
guess
That doesn't. If you
I
listen
don't
to Zapp and Roger, that means you're old, like me and Adlai. Now pretend
And I
like you
love
never
it.
heard of them before.
and I love it.
Wait, is that what closed the deal? You're like, oh, look at this dude. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
so I didn't believe her. Cindy, if you're listening, I didn't believe her because I'm like, we've been friends since forever, and you've never mentioned you had a cousin named Johnny who's a DJ and a rapper. Like, where have you been hiding him? And so,
Dude, this sounds like some high school stuff,
Oh, yeah,
dude. What
and-
is going on
Yeah,
around
it was
here?
like
Great.
I was in my early 30s, I think, when we met. Yeah, something like that. And so when I met him, I was just like, oh, hey. And literally we were inseparable. Like, I'm not kidding. When I say we got married 7 months later, we got married.
Wow.
7
Hold on, that
months
would have been
later.
real funny if she was like, and I showed up and it was Boogaloo Shrimp.
Yeah.
But then DJ Redeem was right next to him. I said, get out of here, Boogaloo Shrimp.
Right.
Is it true he was a backup dancer in Genuine's Pony video?
Oh, Lord. Who? Johnny or
Yeah.
Boogaloo Shrimp?
No, Johnny, your husband.
You'll have to ask him that.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah, I
don't
love
know.
this. I love talking to DJ Wifey, man. She talks about the old school. I love that old school DJ Wifey.
Yeah. But
Now-
the
You
thing
see,
of it
look,
is,
you see
though-
my Funko Pops? You see who that is?
No.
It's Run DMC.
Oh, dope. Oh, wait. I barely see
They're
it.
kind of small back there, but
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like this small.
Well, I mean, they're. I could zoom in, but neither here nor there.
I
I
got a
love that
question.
old school.
I got a question for Mike real quick. Why did you get into DJing and music and wanting to be on the radio?
Me?
Wasn't it to meet chicks?
Ooh.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Bro.
No, you know what it was? It was I couldn't sing very good. You know what I mean? Like you do the thing, you do the hip hop, like the hood thing, where it's like, all right, what can you do? Well, you can either play ball, or you can dance, or you can
Yeah.
act, or you can sing. It's like I can't do any of those things. How am I gonna ever do anything with my life? And then I was driving down PCH one day. I was listening to Loveline, and it was when the poor man was on Loveline. and he
Oh
was like,
wow. Way
yeah,
back,
he's like, anybody can be in radio. And I was like, that's it. I'm going into radio.
Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, and the reason I bring that up too is because Redeemed. I mean, to be able to DJ and pop and rap.
And rap.
Yeah, the motivation there is to meet a DJ wifey.
I still got to
Meet
see
the
that.
DJ
I still got to
Wifey,
see
right?
his tag game. I still got to see his tag game before I'm going to say he has
Right.
the 4 elements, son.
Yes,
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
but for you, it was just seeing the DJ stuff. You're like, you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to rock a party.
Yeah,
I
well,
want to tear
and
it up.
then we always kind of joke around because before I even thought to ask him to teach me, we would be at parties and I'm like, hey, play this song. I know they'll dance to this or play this. And
Oh,
he would
she was
get
pulling.
so annoyed with me. He would
Yeah.
literally just hand me the headphones and we'd be like, here, you want to hear it? You play it. And I would just like, I'm like, no, never mind. So eventually, we tell this joke, like I just got tired of requesting music. So I said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to learn myself and
Move over.
I don't need to request a song no more. I'm going to play it myself.
All right. So now, did you start with like Serato or did you start
Yes.
with like vinyl?
Mm.
No, Serato.
Oh, okay.
With the CD controllers though, or with the vinyl?
No vinyl.
With the vinyl though.
She,
Okay.
she started with the 12 hundos, bro.
Yeah.
She wasn't
Nice.
messing around. Were you
Okay,
not in the
good.
room when she told us what her equipment was?
it took me a second to remember that.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a bad short-term memory.
Oh
man.
my gosh, you're like a goldfish, dude.
What
All
a
right, anyway,
story.
so now he's like, all right, put your own music on like that.
Yeah.
And then like when you start doing the bathroom breaks, you weren't feeling it. Like I love it, man. Like because there has to be that hunger inside you. That's like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, of
going to
course.
eat this.
Yeah, I mean, I was nervous, obviously, because I wasn't that good, but I loved it.
Dude, even if you're not that good, you think you're Qbert. You're like, I'm the best DJ ever.
Yeah, because dude, there's no doubting the fact that when you're rocking a party, everybody's dancing and nobody's sitting down, and that goes on hit after hit after hit, banger after banger after banger. You're like, damn, we turned that out, and it's a good feeling.
Dude, you
Yeah,
feel
it's
so
a great
good.
feeling.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
great
You
feeling,
feel
for
so
sure.
good.
Yeah.
For sure. And the thing of it is, like, I have a love for music. I mean, this goes way before even knowing Johnny, like, I'll kind of go even further. My mom's brother and my dad's brother, they had a DJ group in the late 70s. And they were known as M&M Productions because it's Martinez and Machado. So those are my family names. So I had an
Man,
uncle
this is a good story.
Yeah, I had uncles
Yeah.
from each side of my families that teamed up and were DJs. So music, like, we just grew up with music and people spinning vinyl and, like, we just knew good music, And so when I met my husband, he was like, man, you know music. And I'm like, yeah, I know music. And so I just needed him to show me the technical side as far as like the blending and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it I feel like you can't teach somebody that knows good music. Like, that just kind of,
No, you have to know good music.
you have to
This
know
is,
it.
and it's
I have
really
no
weird
idea
too.
how though.
Yeah, because Mike and I mean,
Yeah,
we were in hip hop
exactly.
at a radio station in hip hop in the 90s. But DJ Wifey, you'll drop some stuff in the mix. I'm like, this is a banger, dude. I never heard this song. Like, you'll school me on some stuff. And I'm all,
Nice.
what the heck is this?
Oh, I love it. I
But
love
yeah,
it.
you're like, whoa, So 25 years later, I'm like learning about good music. And Bakersfield and Arizona, there's some differences. I don't know if DJ Wifey, do you remember Club Chonies?
Choni? No.
Yeah, Club Chonies. It was at a restaurant.
DJ
on
Wifey
White
didn't
Lane.
go to none of them boo-boo clubs you were running,
this-
bro.
No.
She didn't go to- Don't be asking this nice lady those perverted questions.
No, it was called Club Chonies. It would
Did
get
they throw
packed.
chonies at the DJ?
No, it was just some goofy name that were like, hey, let's try this, and it actually worked for some reason. It would get
Nice.
packed.
Dude, this guy's
And,
gonna make it sound dope.
No, it's nothing dirty. But I was playing, and I just moved from Arizona, and we're playing all the jams, or the crowds, the dance floor is packed, everything. And then Mike, you remember this song? Let me ride that donkey. Let me ride that donkey. It was a huge hit in Tucson, Arizona. It was the one people put their drinks in. It was like it was as big as Suavemente in
I
Tucson.
was just going to say
Dude,
Suavemente.
yeah, I dropped it. I dropped that jam thinking like, yeah. Dude, everybody walked
Nothing.
off the dance floor.
Ooh, that's the worst feeling
It
ever.
was like, boo, you suck. Oh. And I was like, dude. And they had to go right to like, we be clubbing or something. Like, I had to go right
They
straight
started
back
throwing
after
like
that, but
tomatoes and
it was
lettuce at you.
bad. It was bad, dude.
Dude,
But you
DJ
sometimes you take chances, but sometimes you don't know. But that's how you
You
learn.
do.
But yeah, it's true.
That's it.
It's true.
When we were on the radio before the internet existed, there was like rappers would come and bother us all the time, like at the club, right? Because we're on the radio and they come and bother us. Play my record. We'd be like, bro, trust me, it's not gonna work. Play my record, dude. And if they got to us so bad that we hated them, we'd play their record in the mix.
Nice.
At the club, everybody.
Have you ever done that before?
No, but I get a lot of submissions, and that's just it. Like, a lot of rappers, they think we're an old school station. We're old school and
Yeah.
throwbacks. I can't throw your, song that you just recorded in 2021 on the air. Like, I don't have it like that.
Yeah.
Have you
so
listened to them?
Some, not all.
Are they good?
Dude, they always suck. They always suck, and everybody always tries to be nice about it.
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm
You
trying to-
always
I'm
try to be nice. Everybody but me is nice about it. That you can't be nice. These guys need to know.
They need
Either
to-
do better or stop. Do
You're
better.
right. You're right. I know. You're right.
jeez.
You're not
So,
helping. You're
so what's-
enabling.
What's DJ Wifey's email? So you guys watching that are local rappers, go ahead and just send them directly to DJ Wifey. She'll play them for you at the club, at the quinceañeras, all that stuff.
Right. The family picnic, all of it. No.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. It's an art to DJ. Yeah, that's true. Yes, you're right.
Nice.
J-Mo checking in.
Wifey, I appreciate that you're a nice lady and this is a pleasant conversation, but you have to be honest with people. I'm telling you,
This
because
is not my position. It's not, hey, big boy. It's not my place.
I
can't,
feel you. I feel, yeah.
Especially from a woman. Like,
I mean, from a woman.
Well, I wouldn't tell a guy, you suck, or it's not good.
Unless it's Johnny.
I'll let Johnny say it. Yeah.
Oh,
You'll make your husband say that? That poor man. That man didn't do nothing to that man.
Right?
New York checking in. Nice. Yeah, so but that's dude.
My wife's been learning all kinds of stuff from this episode. She's been taking notes, like, oh, DJ Wifey gets this treatment, huh? Okay, hey, Mike, you see this list over here? I'm like, man, dang it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm just teasing.
The crazy part is too, we do Taco Tuesdays now with Groove, the radio station, Groove 99.3. But you're over on the east side. And I'm over on the southwest side.
I know, you need to come visit.
I know, we gotta go out there too. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna talk to Danny P. Just be like, hey, I'm gonna steal the van for an hour.
Yes.
And head over to the east side and check it out too. Because
East side needs love.
Taco Tuesdays is legit, man, and it gets packed.
All right, everybody watching the Chino brothers, listen to what I'm saying right now. Taco Tuesday in east side of Bakersfield. If you go to the other one, then you're gonna get herpes. So don't go to the other one. You need to go to the one on the east side of Bakersfield. And I'm not saying you're definitely going to get herpes. I'm not saying you're definitely going to get herpes.
They're paid sponsors, so.
What I'm saying, no, I'm not saying you're definitely going to get herpes. What I'm going to say is this. I heard there is one loose girl that's hanging out at that other one. I'm not sure who she is, but somebody allegedly got herpes, but not on the east side, right, guys? On the east side, all clean. Dr. Fauci was there the other day. DJ Wifey told me all this stuff. Anyways, all right, let's get to the real here. Let's get to the real. So you start kind of taking these breaks when Redeemed will go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then when did you start doing like, hey, I could do a set, like a 15, maybe 20 minute, 30 minute? When did that kind of take place?
I want to say, God, 2014, 2015, kind of around there. I would say, yeah.
Well, like what made
6
you
years ago?
What made you think that? Like you know what? Like I want a set. Like let me at least have a little set.
You know what? It was one of them things. Like I just had to step out in faith and just do it. As much as I was like, man, I'm gonna suck. This is gonna be a train wreck. You have to eventually just go for it. And it was crazy because there's a little, I don't even know. It's a bar called the Druids here in Bakersfield. And that's kind of like where I got my start was the Druids.
Like a biker bar.
It's like an Elks Lodge type thing,
right?
It
is like an Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. When I said it sounds like a biker bar and you were saying that's like an Elks Lodge, she was saying it is. And at the same time, I thought she was telling me.
Both. No,
it's a biker bar?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah, it's both.
What's that, off 33rd or something like that?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Sumner.
You can keep that gig.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't need a DJ that bad.
Yeah.
I don't need a DJ that bad.
Yeah. But
Mickey
you know
Rock
what the thing is? Like, I have to, like, I got to say, because of that place, like, that's where I was like, there was like 20, 30 people in there. It wasn't like super packed. So it was like, you know what? There's some people in here. They want to party. They want to dance. I'm just going to start mixing. And then eventually, like, I got better and I had enough confidence to start mixing for bigger crowds. So it's kind of like where I got my start. I can't knock the Druids. Like, I really, like, all my people that rocked with me since, about 5-6 years ago, I'm always like, man, you were down for me when I sucked and, I was a train wreck, but you guys were still rocking with me. And, because I would still play good music. Like, granted, my transitions were crap. You
Florida
know, at
says
the
it's a cool
time.
spot. It's a cool
Yeah.
spot. Yeah.
You see, it is.
It's
Yeah,
not
and
a
the
bad
beer
place.
is cold.
It's a cool spot. And the beer's cold? Is that,
Beer is cold.
Beer's
this
cold,
is our,
cheap.
This is our criteria
Yeah,
here.
and then
Is the
we had a
beer
really
cold
good
or
friend.
warm?
Our friend Tim was a bartender there, and he makes the best
Oh,
micheladas
okay,
in
okay.
Bakersfield. So, I mean, it was where I got my start, and eventually, like, you just kind of branch off, and
Dude, you know who used to drink those micheladas? Like, used to love them? Adley. That used to be
Oh,
his go-to.
that was my jam, dude.
He could not have a
Yeah.
beer if there wasn't Clamato in it. I'd be
they're
like, look,
so
bro,
good.
I just want a regular beer. Well,
I went through that phase, man.
I want to
Yeah.
get a
love the
Mexican
micheladas.
beer.
Still
I'm like,
them.
good for
Still
you,
love
homeboy. Let me get just a regular Mexican beer with all the extra stuff in it.
Yeah,
Micheladas
I
are
love
fire.
it. Yeah, they really are.
They're
So
delicious,
good.
dude. I'm not
So
gonna lie
good.
to you, but that's a meal right there. Like, I'm not trying to have
You're
a
full
meal.
after one. I'm like, oh, I'm good. You having dinner? Nope. Had a michelada. I'm good.
Yeah, you're
They're
right, because they are
They're
filling.
They're so filling.
Especially with Mexican beer. Like, if you drink it with
Oh,
a
yeah.
Modelo,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's even, like, you just had breakfast, lunch, and
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah. 'Cause it's like a loaf of bread with tomato sauce. You're like, what did I just
Right.
do to myself? And I
And
put a lime in
olive
it.
on a toothpick.
Yeah.
Hey, now
Like, what
I
about
wanna ask her-
ceviche on top, dude? How dope would that be, though, with the little
They make
ceviche?
them like that here.
you
Oh,
can get them like
man,
with
that's
bacon strips and
nice.
tamarindo now. It's crazy.
That's
dude.
nice.
You can
That's
look
what I'm
up.
talking about.
They do. They make them like that out here.
Adley told me he was going to take me to a nice restaurant when I come out to Bakersfield, right? So I come out, I'm all excited. He took me to some chain place. Like
Where'd I take you? I took you to.
he took me to the Boulevard. I thought we were going for Mexican food. We don't have good Mexican food over here, DJ Wifey.
Boulevard is a chain? I didn't know that.
I don't know. I mean, not a chain, but like
It's like an
not-
arcade. It's
yeah,
not.
but it's not a Mexican
joint.
food place. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you should have taken him to, like, La Cabana.
La
Like,
Cabana's bomb. That's right there on White
Bomb.
Lane. That was They got the bacon wrapped shrimp too.
yeah,
You
Mike,
gotta
next
try
time you're in
Cabana.
town, you hit us up and we'll take you to
All
La
right, we'll figure it
Cabana.
out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that place is bomb.
All right.
Hey,
Anyways,
I got to ask a DJ question.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, let's
Let me
get
ask
into
you-
that.
DJ Wifey. So me and Mike always had our kind of okay. The club's kind of thinning out. The dance floor's getting kind of weak. People are walking off. What's like your top 3 save my ass go to songs that is
Oh.
guaranteed to get people dancing? What are your
bring 'em
go
back?
tos? Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm old school throwback. So
no, 'cause- hold on. We should all do it. We should all have to do it. So
Okay.
why don't we
Okay.
go one for one? Can I go
Okay.
first then?
no.
Okay, go ahead. Go
That
ahead.
question was not-
Go ahead, DJ Webby. I just want you to take mine, but I bet you're going to.
I probably am. So it ain't no fun.
Oh, that's a great
Ooh,
one.
Like,
Yeah.
as soon
That's
as
a
that
great
song
one.
cues up, people are like,
Doo-doo-doo.
"Oh, and then they're headed out. there.
You can
I'm
piss
gonna
them off.
name-
with- You
I'm
know what
gonna
you can
name
do?
all 3 of mine right now.
You
Right,
wait,
really?
wait, because what if your other 2 are one of Mike's or I's?
All right.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm
That wouldn't be
saying?
fair.
You
So
know
we
what
should
I'm
all
saying?
get one shot at the dugout.
Dang,
Got it.
ain't no
But
fun.
that
as-
was dope, huh?
Wow,
Dude,
Yeah.
DJ Wifey,
Holy
real
crap.
quick. My
That's a great
homeboy
one.
Zach, we play this game where we'll just name an artist, and then one of us has to play the song from the artist, and one of us has to have a better song from the artist. It's a
that's
fun
fun.
game. It's a super fun game.
Nice.
Yeah, but like, and sometimes we'll just be like winter songs, and it's just like, okay, this is what you should listen to in the winter. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about what you're gonna play to get them crunk.
Right.
So I'm gonna say Rosa Parks
Rosa Parks is a
from
good jam.
Outcast. Rosa
Yeah,
Parks from
yeah,
Outcast.
yeah.
You know
That's
why?
a dope one.
Because by the end of that song, you should be able to cut the record when everybody's clapping at the end of the song. You know what I mean? Baby, yeah.
That is a good song.
And you turn it down, right? You cut the record down like that, and you're like, I just controlled your brain. Then you turn the record back up. You're like, All right, Adley, your turn.
Dude, I was gonna go with California Love.
Oh, that's not bad.
That
That's
is a
a
good
great
one.
one. That's a great one.
But I don't know. Ain't no fun might be. Ain't no fun's the one.
I know,
out
but
of those
California
three.
Love has that same
California's-
thing where it brings it in. But
Yeah.
Ain't No Fun really was a good one.
Ain't No
Because Ain't No
Fun,
Fun's so
man.
dirty, and you're not supposed to
Yeah.
listen to that
Everybody's
song.
singing
and
along.
girls are singing. And you're like,
Yeah.
man, you're a
Oh, yeah.
freak, man. You saying those words.
Even
this is-
today, if you're 21 and you're at the club and you pop that on, people know that song. You're like,
Oh, for
you're
sure.
too
That
young
song,
to know this.
yeah,
but
that song
you know
is
this.
freaky deaky though, man.
Dang.
You listen to that perverted song, man. You don't want your parents in the room when that song plays. I'll
No.
tell you that.
Yeah.
If the
And
homies
that
can't
song
have
came
none.
out when I was in high school. I mean, and it's a core memory. So of course I know every word.
Dude,
Yeah,
we were in
Off that
college. We were in college when it came out, and we were throwing college parties, right? Because we're coming up as the Chino brothers at this point. We had a crew called Two Strong at the time. But bro, sometimes we had to play some of these parties. We're at University of Arizona. There's a lot of white people at this college, so we have to play some of them parties you don't really want to play. We're trying to get a little exposure or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you see white women singing that song,
Yeah.
you're like, your parents let you listen to that song? That's what I'm thinking when I see. Do you feel that way or no?
Oh yeah, of course.
If
That
you see a
song's
white
dirty.
person, if you know that particular song, if you see a white woman singing that song, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to talk that way.
You know what's crazy is that song is so timeless. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll be 30 years old, I think, next year.
It's still the dirtiest song that
Early
ever was
90s.
written. The song's- You know why it's so dirty? Because it sounds so good. Like you
Yeah.
can't stop saying the words. You're
can't.
like, I don't want these words coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh man, there it comes. Here it comes. But yeah, you
All right,
can
next
make
song.
that song today. But anyways, okay.
Next song, DJ White.
DJ Wifey,
Wait, what
round
was
two.
Adelaide's?
I want California Love.
California
Oh,
Love.
Come on,
that's
Dre.
right.
Dre.
It's dope though,
Tupac.
because California Love,
Yeah.
and then the crowd starts bumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let me see.
Oh, and there's such an obvious one. I hope you
Well-
don't take it, because I'm going to take it if you don't.
Well, there's so many though. That's just it. You know. I'm gonna
I'll
have
throw
to
it.
say I'm gonna go newer. Just because I'm gonna go, new. But I'm gonna say 24 Karat Magic.
Oh,
as the
yeah.
number
That's a nice one. Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
good.
That's true.
because
Yeah,
that one
definitely.
really does kind of like get
That is
the
a nice
crowd
one.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's the
that
one.
is a
yeah.
nice one. I don't even
From
listen to
grandmas
modern
to
music, and I
5-year-olds.
know
I
that.
don't
5-year-olds.
either. But when you're DJing weddings, because
Yeah, no,
that's
you
what
got to
we
put
do.
what they
I mean,
want. Yeah.
yeah, you got to play what they want. So you learn,
In a wedding thing, though, Hey Ya always works.
that's a good one.
In a wedding
Yeah,
theme,
yeah,
or the Rock Lobster, not the Rock Lobster. What's the other one from B-52s?
Love Shack.
Love Shack, yeah, the Love
Oh,
Shack.
Love Shack.
That works. But these are all wedding songs. I'm talking about you're in a grimy club in
Johnny
the dirty
keeping it dirty
hood.
too. My
You're
neck,
in that-
my back.
You're in that motorcycle gang club. You're at the Rock. Like me and Adlai, man. Me and Adlai used to DJ at this grimy club, man. This dude got shot in that club. Oh man, this club was grimy. This club was so grimy, DJ Wifey. They used to have this bird's nest. That's where the DJs went. So you
Whoa.
climbed up. Yeah, you climbed up, and it was like you had a trap door that you could climb down. You could stand on it, and no one could get to you. And you were like
Nice.
6 feet above
That's what
everybody.
you want.
It was so grimy though. It was such a grimy club, man.
Yeah.
One night we were banging this club. I mean, this place was on fire. Everybody was sweating. And this girl got the fever so bad, she started giving brain to a guy on the stage.
Oh boy.
That's how grimy this club was.
Yeah, for sure. I've witnessed that before.
Ooh.
At a club.
I mean, you must light clubs up pretty good too, and been to the grimy ones. So now you got to
that-
light up.
You know what? Back in in the day, yeah, but not no more. Oh God, no. You'll never catch me at a club anymore.
All right, so 24 Karat Magic, that was a great answer, but mine is an obvious one.
Okay.
DMX Party Up. Come on.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Bam, 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 bam. Everybody's-
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my
Oh,
song.
yeah. That is
Easy.
the jam too.
Check.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
Thank you,
man.
because I needed something. It was close. Although now you kids just pick it off the computer.
That's what. Can we just throw it? JMO's got one. YMCA.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Wedding. That's a wedding.
Dude,
Wedding.
Joe, but Joe has good taste in music. Joe introduced me to LA Symphony.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm
Impressive.
telling you.
Dope,
Yeah.
dude. Florita says blow the whistle.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Florita knows good music.
Also, don't fight the feeling. That's
Oh,
another sing along
yeah.
too.
Oh, for
The Too
sure.
Short. Yeah, that's a good one. So let's see. So Mike went with DMX. I'm going with Back That Ass Up Juvenile.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah,
that
that's
was a
one of those
great one. Oh,
Yes.
that was perfect. Good job.
That's
Good
really
job.
good.
Good job. Now I got
Yeah.
one that triggered one on me, but I hope it didn't trigger it on DJ Wifey as
Let's
well.
see.
We'll
That's
see.
Wifey's turn. Let's
We'll
see.
see. I know it
Wifey.
sucks, huh? Because she's got every opportunity to hit it.
There's
Oh,
just
don't do
so many. I
Don't do
mean,
it.
Here in Bakersfield, obviously we know the area, but Suavemente, every time you play that song,
Yes.
That bangs like that?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Especially because we'll get people say, "Can you play cumbia?" So we'll go from like old school or top 40, whatever, and then we'll start a cumbia
Oh,
set
it's your
with
splitter song.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
I
splitter
got you.
song.
Yeah,
So all of
yeah,
a sudden
yeah.
you hear him saying Suavemente. I mean, and then everyone loses their mind.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And then they just come running to the dance floor.
You know what?
So good.
There's something about
Suavemente.
doing that, about splitting the cumbia, that keeps a club classy for some reason. Have you guys ever noticed that? If you do straight hip hop, it's not going to turn out well eventually.
No.
Eventually, someone's going to get shot.
have to
get a little
switch it up.
hood, a little
Yeah,
hood.
if you put in the cumbias, then like it works.
And
But
that's
you got to
the
keep
art
that
of
set
reading
medium.
The crowd. You
Yeah.
have to read the crowd, because if you start to see people, tensing up, or you better just put on a country song or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
Country song that might make me want to fight. I can't do that. I can't do that music. I'm gonna be like, who's the white devil put this on? Bang! Yes, kidding. I like Caucasian people. Anyways, so yeah, but anyways, how do we get all crazy like this? We're talking about the club
go-to-
song. Yeah,
the go-to
it's you,
jams.
wifey. It's on you. It's on you.
No, she went Suavemente.
I went
Oh, yeah,
Suavemente,
Suavemente,
but you
good.
know what? Can I pick one more?
Wait, you gotta
Wait,
wait.
no, you gotta wait till he
comes
comes back around.
Because it was my
Until he
bonus
comes back
one.
around.
That's it.
Mystical, shake your ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's Adlai's triggered it when he said
Shake
this.
your ass. Watch yourself. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Mystical.
good.
Dude, you put that mystical on. Boom, boom, bunk. Boom, boom, bunk.
How about-
Dude, everybody lights it up.
How about
Yeah.
this one? Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's,
decent. Yeah, that's decent.
Baby got back.
Yeah.
Baby got back is one of those.
It's
one of those
pretty
ones.
obvious. It's pretty obvious.
Let's
He
see.
gave me my
Sure.
next one. He gave me my next one.
Johnny
If we're doing
says, "Got your money." Yeah, ODB.
Oh,
ODB.
yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
that's really good.
Just dance when you want to be in the Holy Ghost trance. If you're not, I'm gonna put the
Atomic
killer
Dog,
ants in
nice.
your pants.
Yeah, Florida says Atomic Dog.
Yeah,
yes.
that's
Atomic
a
Dog.
good
Yeah, that
one.
was a good one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mike you didn't
Dude,
say
they're
any
stealing 'em.
cube.
They're
You didn't say
stealing them.
any-
They're stealing them from us.
Yeah, maybe
Stop.
Mike has an ice
We got to
cube
keep
one, I
going
think.
around the corners.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
whose turn is it? Adlai? It's your turn.
Hey, well, let's change it up though.
All right.
To close the club down, that slow jam, that kind of, you know what
Oh,
I'm
I already
saying?
got
That
you. I
last
already got you, fool.
slow.
I
cut.
got you. I got you. Are you going
Close
first?
it out.
Are you going first or what?
All
Oh,
I know is the one that I'm going to pick, you guys may not even know what it is.
I bet we do.
Ooh,
You going first or
interesting,
what?
Interesting.
You going
No,
first
go
or
ahead.
what?
Let's go. Let's go. Same rotation. Wifey, Mike, and then
All
me.
right. All right.
Okay. Tragos Amargos.
Oh,
by
of course.
Ramon Ayala.
Yes.
I don't know this one.
Tragos amargos.
Yes.
Oh, I know this one.
Mike knows my Spanish is
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
But I know that.
That's what I would
song.
play
know
to slow
that
it
song.
down.
Yeah, I know that one.
Florida, save that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hold on. I'm not going to put that one up yet. I want Mike to go first. And I got another one too.
Oh man, now like you made yours like spiritual DJ Wifey. Like
Yeah,
now
yeah.
mine's gonna sound whack. That
People start
sucks.
crying when you play that
Boo!
song.
Why'd you do that? That was like bringing out communion or something. It's like, hold on a moment, folks. I need to praise the Lord a little better.
Let's go.
I need to make Mike look like a heathen.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be mad. Well, don't be mad because mine was this. And I was thinking DJ Wifey was gonna say it too.
Oh, God.
Mine is this. Doom 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 doom. TS. Don't wanna be a player. I don't wanna be a player.
Oh,
no
so
more.
you're okay.
You're
see,
just
I
more,
was
it's kind of
like-
R&B tip. R&B
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
tip.
that's
yeah.
more like 95 BPM. I was like all the way like in the 70s.
Like slow
When you
jam.
say
Yeah,
slow jam.
No, but I'm slowing it down for the end of the night, though. I'm not slowing it down to scare people into going to church, man. DJ Wifey pulled out the big joker right away. It's like, hold that to the end of the game. You don't throw the big joker first. Well, he had a 10 of clubs, so I want to make sure I could beat it. Pretty sure you could have pimped something else out of that one.
Hey, Florida, this is the one I was going to put up first. Step in the Name of Love.
Very
That's
nice.
a chill
Yeah.
R&B jam.
That is nice.
Very,
Yes.
very nice.
Because I was going
Absolutely.
to go Too Close.
Oh, yes.
Feel a poke coming through on you.
Dirty song.
It is dirty.
Yeah.
And everybody loved it.
Step back in it to go close. Okay,
But
stop.
even that's still not even slow. Like, you know.
Okay, so we're going slow jam.
You want to put it all the way
English
down.
only.
English only.
Yeah, let's go
Slow.
English only, slow jam.
I'm not a good slow jam guy, but I still got
Johnny's
you.
with I'm in agreement with your guess there. That is one of the jams. Definitely. Do you have one in mind, Wifey? You need a second. Mike, you got
No,
one?
I have one.
I
You got one? You guys got one? Okay.
Now, once again, I'm
And
afraid
it's
DJ
slow.
Wifey's going to
It's
get mine.
slow and it's a banger. Like
It's like grinding music.
The bass kicks in. Like it's good.
All right, go for it.
Just kicking it. Escape.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's classic.
Just kick
Yes.
it. Oh, that is the
That
jam.
was a good song.
Woo.
Yeah.
That was a
Let me turn down the
roller rink
lights.
song. That was a roller rink song,
yeah.
holding hands at the roller rink song. That was definitely holding hands at the roller rink song.
Oh, that's
You know what?
good.
I'm telling you right now, DJ Wifey, you and Redeemed, you need to go down to the roller rink, put that on, and just go for a couple laps.
Yeah.
I have a torn meniscus right now. There's
Well,
not
wait till
gonna
it
happen.
fixes. However it fixes. Once
So I
it
can
fixes,
tear the other one.
Have Johnny push you in the do you have a wheelchair or anything while you're just kind of
My
chilling around the
walker.
roller rink with the lights and everything?
All right, well, we're supposed to be doing news stories, man. You guys, Hadley, you ready for the news, man? Give us the news.
Yeah, let's check
dude.
one quick shout out. DJ Randy checking in. What up, Randy?
Randy.
Nice. All right. So DJ Wife, I hope you don't mind. We're gonna talk a little bit of entertainment news,
Oh yeah.
and we want to hear your thoughts on these stories too.
Wait, DJ Wifey, you having a good time or no?
Oh, great time.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. I wish
There's-
I had a michelada though.
Yes, that sounds so
With
good right
some
now. Dang
ceviche
it.
on top.
Ooh,
That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. That would be delicious.
Oh,
But then
so
you're not going
good.
to eat for 3 hours. That's the part nobody tells you, right? Because you're like, I'm thirsty and I want to get a little bit buzzed. What can I do? Give me
Man.
those micheladas, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is delightful. Can I
Yeah.
put a little hot sauce in here? Ooh, even better. You know what? I'm going to eat this celery because it seems healthy.
Yeah.
Then you're done with it and you're like, I'd like another. It's like, no, you don't, bro. You're going to get
too
diarrhea.
too
You're going to
full.
get diarrhea. You keep drinking them.
But they go down so smooth.
know.
And the next thing you know, you're like 3 in and you're like, oh my God.
Nope, you can't do it.
Florida's rocking. Hey, drink one for
Yes.
me too, please. Not for Mike though.
Oh,
Mike just
yeah.
wants a Modelo.
It's
Straight.
Modelo time.
Yeah,
No, I'm just gonna have. I'll have a shot of tequila and fizzy water with a lemon. That's
nice.
it.
Oh man.
That's it. I'm old, wifey. I gotta keep my calories down. My wife's
Okay.
10 years younger than me.
Oh nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
on to the news.
Wait, real quick. I want to say this.
Oh,
When Adelaide's mom met my wife. When Adelaide's mom met my wife. That is amazing.
Okay.
Oh wow, lucky.
She goes, "Oh, you're so
yeah.
skinny.
I'll grab it. I'm grabbing
you're so
it.
skinny." That's what she told her. All right, come on, Adelaide.
Okay, sorry. That got me off track though.
I know,
So,
me too.
in the news, check this out. LL Cool J immortalized with his own statue in his hometown of Queens. Now, LL Cool J, he's one of the most influential and successful artists to come out of Queens, New York, which he put on his back during his emergence as one of rap's first bona fide megastars. So, a couple days ago, the MC that ladies love was bestowed with a statue of himself in honor of his standing as one of the borough's most legendary figures. This is located in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. The statue, which draws from LL's mid-'80s likeness, was sculpted by Sherwin Banfield and includes a replica of the boombox featured on LL's debut album cover with the cassette version of Radio, the rapper's classic 1985 release.
Wait,
Very
where's this
cool.
statue at?
It's in Queens, New York.
That's sweet. Where in Queens?
It says Flushing Meadow Corona Park.
Oh,
So it's in a
Oh.
park. So it's very cool. It's got him. It's got this big radio that from the album radio.
Yeah.
And then there's an actual it looks like a real cassette. You can actually see the cassette in there too. So 85. Wifey might be too young for 85.
A little bit.
Yeah, because radio, dude, that was a huge cassette.
Dude, I
Mike
love
rocked that
that
cassette
song.
over and over and over.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh wait, I got Easy mixed up. But yeah, radio, I'm bad. All those LL Cool J.
My radio, believe me, I like it loud.
Oh, wow.
I'm a man with a box that can move the crowd. Oh
Nice.
man, when I heard that song, whoo, I knew I loved hip hop.
Yeah, oh
That's
yeah,
when I knew I loved hip hop.
Rock the
Wow.
Bells.
Yeah. Is that
Oh,
all from
man.
the same album?
I don't even know, dude. I know
think it
he had
is.
like
Yeah,
a
it
bunch
is.
of good
It
albums.
is on- it
though,
was on
you
the
know.
same album. It was Dear Yvette, Rock the
Oh
Bells,
yeah, dear Yvette.
the Bristol Hotel.
Bristol Hotel, nice.
You remember that?
Yes,
And then
I
radio.
had that cassette
yeah.
though. I did have that.
Oh, it's
cassette.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Being
that
a
was
kid-
awesome.
Being a kid listening to rap music, man, there's not much better you can get. It's
Yeah.
like we grew up in the best time in the whole world. Think
sure.
about it. You got to hear rap music before everybody else did. You got to watch cartoons until noon on Saturday. You got to eat the sugary cereal, and you thought it was good for you.
And watch Soul Train. Soul
Oh,
Train
yeah.
on Saturday.
Soul Train,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Soul
Oh,
Train
yeah.
and the other one. What was the other one? Dick Clark, American Bandstand. Yeah.
So
Sometimes
good.
LL Cool J would go on American Bandstand, and you're like, "This is the coolest guy ever. He's the coolest guy in the world."
I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah.
Mama said knock you out.
80s and 90s, man. Those were just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing
oh, yeah.
time.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at
Wait,
the
hold
wall.
on, DJ Wifey. What's your favorite LL Cool J song?
Oh my God. There's so many. Around the Way, Girl.
That's a great
Ooh.
song. That's a great
Yeah.
song.
Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
Yeah,
oh,
that's up
dope.
there. I also
Yeah, that's
like
good, too.
a Booming System.
That
Cars
was a
drive
good
by
song.
with
a
Yeah,
good
that was a
system.
good song.
And Big Ol' Butt.
That was a great song.
Yes. Yes. Randy played that in the mix earlier, as a matter of fact. Big old
Yeah,
butt.
I like Big Ol' Butt.
Randy had a big old butt. Okay,
That's
let's
why I'm
see.
leaving you. What do you
LL
got,
Cool
Adley?
J,
What are your
though.
favorite 3? I know,
Dude, there was
I know you
another
liked,
one.
I'm that type of guy.
I'm that type of guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good one.
I'm the type of guy. Dude, he also had the Illegal Search. Remember that? Illegal Search. And that was a B-side to Jingling Baby. Jingling Baby. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Jingling Baby. What was the one? Who do you love?
Love
Are
that
you
one.
for real?
With Total.
Yes, with Total. That was a great song too.
I don't remember that one.
That was it was kind of on the R&B tip because he had
Yeah.
his rough side but his smooth side too. So
Yeah.
Johnny checking in with I'm that type of guy. There you go.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It was the jam.
My Rhyme Ain't Done is my favorite LL Cool J song, and you guys might not know it.
I don't know if I know that.
No, I
one.
don't know that one.
Yeah, it goes, the president woke and he called the Pope. The Pope climbed to heaven on the golden rope. He asked the Lord to raise Michelangelo for the dead so he could make a gold painting of my head. Like, it was just him just bragging about himself the whole way through. He's just making these insane stories. And he was like, that story is over, but my rhyme ain't done. Like, it's like the most hubris, like, self-involved song ever. I thought the song was
Yes.
dope. I was like, I love this song.
He's pretty dope, though. I mean, he's got a lot of good music.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard to pick, you know.
You forget how much good music he has
Good-
because he's an
yeah.
actor now.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, ladies love Cool James.
Hold
Yeah.
on, real quick. When rappers get older and rock and roll bands get older, does their music turn into crap or what?
Like when they try to make new music,
Yeah, it seems like all their new music sucks.
it's just not the same. It's not the same.
It's
I
true.
agree.
And you know what? Snoop Dogg is probably my favorite rapper of all time. And he just dropped his new album
The
a couple
Algorithm?
of weeks. The Algorithm. And
Yeah.
there was like 3 good ones
3
on
good
there.
songs. Yeah.
And I'm just like, God, it's just
Dude,
It's
I didn't even like
disappointing.
that track with E40 and Too Short and Ice Cube.
Oh, and
I'm
then the
like,
airplane or whatever?
Yeah, I'm like,
The
I love
spaceship?
all these rappers. These are all
Yeah.
my favorite rappers. And
Yeah.
the song sucked. I was like, what is this
I
song?
hate when that
Yeah.
happens.
It's not
Yeah.
the same. I
It's
don't know
not
what
the
it is. It isn't. It isn't. So, but
It was horrible.
congratulations
Broke my
though
heart.
to LL Cool J, man.
Yes,
That is
LL Cool J,
awesome.
you're
Yeah, that
amazing.
is awesome.
He's
Don't
got a
make any new
statue.
music apparently because
Right.
we've all agreed that it will taint your memory.
Keep on acting.
Exactly. All right, what else we got, Adley?
All right, going on to the next story. Another old school artist. Public Enemy's Flavor Flav settles domestic violence case. Now, this is out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Flavor Flav has reportedly accepted a plea deal in his October domestic violence case. According to TMZ, the Public Enemy hype man, rapper, and multi-instrumentalist recently pleaded no contest to 1 count of coercion. As a result, the misdemeanor domestic battery charge was dropped, and Flav walked away with a $640 fine and 0 jail time. Thank goodness the case was dismissed. Now, just going down to this is actually what happened. The alleged victim accused Flavor Flav of poking his finger on her nose, grabbing her, throwing her to the ground, and snatching a phone out of her hand. Are we happy that he got off? That it was dropped?
Wait, what happened? He was beating this lady?
He was poking his finger on her nose, saying fundio, grabbing her, throwing her to the ground, and snatching a phone. Now, this is alleged.
Hold on, dude.
Alleged.
You said that.
Did
you
he give
said
her
that-
a dirty Sanchez?
No, you said that with DJ Wifey having no understanding of what you're saying. So DJ Wifey, when me and Adelaide used to work at this radio station,
But the thing is,
in
I know what
Tucson-
fundio is.
I know. Listen, hold on. There was this
There's a
old
story about it.
Mexican dude who worked there, and he was racist. He hated Asian people for some reason. Well, maybe just Adelaide, because he seemed to like me. But anyway, so he didn't think Adelaide spoke any Spanish, so he would be like this. Yeah, so he would point at Adelaide, and he'd go, fundio.
pointed at my
Fundio.
nose.
And he pointed at Adelaide's nose, and he'd say, fundio, like that. And he pointed his nose and said it. And then Adelaide
Like
would
he was
pretend-
trying to teach me that Spanish and a nose, and I knew fundio was not nose.
Right.
So Adelaide would go, fundio? And he'd point back.
Oh boy.
And he'd be like, oh, fundio, fundio. I feel like, dude, it was so funny. His name was David Silva. We called him David Fundio Silva. Neither nor there.
Fundio.
How did we get to the punching in the nose? Oh, Flavor
So
Flav.
Flavor Flav, this is alleged again. He was accused of poking his finger on her nose, grabbing her, throwing her to the ground, and snatching a phone out of her hand.
I
Flavor
don't even know what
Flav.
to think of that.
Flavor Flav, we've known forever, man. Public Enemy, hype man, 911 is a joke, and he's been known to get caught up in some drama.
But
I mean,
does
how
he
many
hit
kids
women?
does he have?
That's the question. Does he hit women? What do you think?
I hope not. I don't think so. Grabbing and throwing's bad enough.
Yeah.
DJ Wifey,
Snatching the
what do you
phone.
think?
I don't know. No comment.
No comment.
No,
No
dude, I have a
comment.
hard time with that one. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
would I ever snatch the phone out of my wife's hand? But then I'm like, well, she was
But the
talking
thing is, who was this woman to him? Like, was it his girlfriend? Was it a stranger? Like, I have questions.
Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really
Yeah,
say
I don't
in the
blame you for having
article much
questions.
here. Yeah, let's see. No, nothing really in here about
Is it his
who-
baby mama? Because if it was his baby
Yeah.
mama and he's short on alimony, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
Maybe she was
ooh.
like, Venmo me right here. Look, Venmo me right here. He's like, get that phone out of my face. And he threw it.
I just feel sometimes, old singers or actors do stuff like this for like a publicity stunt, so their name could, surface a little bit. Whether,
He could
good
have
or
went to
bad.
jail though, couldn't he? have?
Yeah, but
man,
They
that's
actually press
crazy.
charges?
but now he's got a bunch of people Googling his name. Now he's,
That's
I
true.
don't know. I'm
That's
not trying to
true.
hit nobody for that. I'm not trying to have my wife call the cops for that.
I don't. Yeah.
he poked her nose. I don't know.
Now, wifey, you wouldn't take that from Johnny. If you poked your nose,
Doesn't seem like she behaves that way.
you like that? Pow,
Oh,
smack that
yeah.
hand. Yeah, get that
Oh,
hand out
yeah.
of here. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But now, I mean, Flavor Flav. I mean,
You
he's
wish
hard
you
to
would.
not
What
like.
if you grabbed his finger? You wish you would. You
wish
hold your
you
nose
would.
like this, right?
Yeah.
You hold it like that close. You wish you would. You never gonna poke
Yeah.
this nose. You walk him around the room with it. You never gonna poke this nose.
That's it. Here, oh Lord, here he comes. Oh Lord, What did I say earlier? How these guys drive me insane. I even had to coach my son Caleb. He's 15. I said, now remember, mom has an interview. Don't start screaming and saying she in the background and all this crazy stuff because I have an interview. He's like, okay, I won't do it. And I'm like, oh Lord. I'm surprised I haven't heard anything out of him yet.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
Oh, that's too funny.
They drive me nuts.
That's awesome.
That's the best. Oh, I haven't laughed this hard in a minute.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Woo. But we got to shout out Flava Flav. 1 year free from alcohol.
Good for
So-
him.
Oh, that I did read that.
So
Good for him.
He's trying to stay sober. So good for him.
See?
Yeah.
Quit poking people's noses, though, man.
Well, I'll say
Well,
this.
should
Yeah.
not. Don't
That's
do
not
it.
the business either.
No, that's not good.
Yeah.
Last week, DJ Wifey, we read a story about a preacher who gave a guy $25,000 that found money in the wall of the church. And Adley was like, that wasn't that much money, though, was it? And I was like, come on, man. The preacher did the right thing, dude. Like, it was Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
So
It was Joel
he
Osteen.
found the 600,000 in the
That
wall,
guy, yes.
which sounded odd. And
Very
does
fishy.
sound crazy,
very
huh?
fishy.
And so
Yeah.
he gifted him 25,000 out of that for
for
finding
finding
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
You think it should have been
hold
more?
on.
It just doesn't even sound right.
It looks like
sounds
there's a
like hush
conspiracy.
money.
A conspiracy in your mind there, DJ Wifey.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What's the conspiracy? Tell us. Tell us.
No, no. I
I don't know nothing about no conspiracies.
No.
DJ Wifey wants a payoff. Joel.
Doggone it.
I know. Joel Osteen, if you're listening,
If you're listening, DJ Wifey has
I'll
pictures.
send you my Venmo.
Yeah.
Or Flava Flav. Shoot the money
Right.
over.
Get
Yeah,
that
that's
phone out of
pretty
my
cool.
face. I'm not sending the
why
Venmo.
on earth- I guess I'm just like baffled. Why would that kind of money be stashed in a wall?
I have
I
no
mean-
idea, man. The whole thing sounded kooky to me.
It
but
sounds to me like an insurance scam.
Ah.
That's just the first thing that came off in my head because it was insured. So obviously he got the money back.
You think
but-
Olstein's behind this?
That I don't know.
Interesting.
But you
In
know,
other
he's,
words, she does.
you know, he's kind of been under fire. Remember when they had what was it, a flood or something over there?
Oh,
And
that was
he-
for Katrina, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he closed the church. He wouldn't let anybody come in for like shelter and stuff. And the
DJ
church,
Wifey is calling you a Pharisee, Joel
you know, so
Osteen.
they were like, dude, like you have this mega church, $1 million church, and you can't let these poor homeless people take shelter in your church.
Please don't cancel us, YouTube. This is DJ Wifey speaking.
Yeah. See, now you know why I said I didn't want to say that.
Tomato.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. No, we talk all kinds of crap on the show. Just teasing.
But
I
no,
mean,
I don't know. It's just
Like,
weird. Who stashes that kind of money, especially when that money was given to the church by people who were tithing?
Those are offerings. Yeah.
offerings.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you don't hide that kind of money. That money's supposed to go back into the church, not stash it. Like that's just weird.
Yeah, it's really odd.
Adley was
Really
like,
odd.
man, wouldn't that suck? You only had like $400 left in your account. You thought everything was good. And then they cashed that check from 6 years ago.
6
That's
years
what I'm
later,
saying.
you're like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
pay rent.
Like, oh, I didn't even think
Joel.
about that. Yes,
I had a better paying job back then.
yes,
That's a much larger portion of my salary now.
that's it. You're right.
All
Bounce.
right.
So you're saying Joel Osteen's the devil? Is that what you're saying, DJ Wifey?
You know, at the end of the day, I serve God, not
That's
man.
right. That's right.
So what
Truth.
that man has done or is doing behind closed doors, God sees everything. So he'll have to answer to him.
I don't know. Here, I'll say this. Everybody picks on that guy, and that's why I've never watched any of his sermons.
Me neither.
Because I'm like, I don't want to be mad at this guy. Everybody's mad at this guy. God bless him. I hope he's doing the right thing. And it makes people happy. Like,
Oh.
Johnny.
As they say, he's a prophet out to make a profit.
I mean, one way or another, yeah, man, that story was wild.
It's wild.
Apparently, DJ Wifey doesn't like that Joel Osteen fella.
No, I don't.
That's what I'm gathering.
I don't know.
That's what I'm gathering from this conversation.
It's black and white. There's no gray area. There shouldn't be $500,000 stashed in a wall. That's just nuts.
Something's going on.
Something's going on. Not
Maybe
sure what
the
it
mafia.
is, but
All right, we got now this next story. is
Hold on.
probably
Do you
gonna-
think it's nefarious, Adley? This money in the wall, like DJ Wifey thinks?
my first thought, I think we talked about last time, was okay. There's money in those $600,000. A plumber found it as he was removing and replacing a toilet, so it'd been sitting there. I'm thinking maybe the people that stole it realized, oh, we can't cash these checks, but they're going to take all the cash because it was checks and money orders, is from what I read. So they couldn't do anything with it. Like, crap, maybe later on we'll figure out. And then, Mike, you brought this up. Maybe they started cutting each other out of the deal. Like, all right, so-and-so knows where the money's at. If I kill him, then I'm going to keep it all. So it slowly kind of...
you're giving them
I
too
don't know.
much credit. Listen, if you cannot cash a check or money order that you stole out of the church, you're not going to try and sneak it back into the church. You're just going to throw it in some dumpster somewhere. I mean, think about it. I stole this, but now I'm going to put it... No.
Could have just dropped it back in the offering plate.
Yeah.
Look how generous I am.
Look at this guy.
Hold on. I got
Amen.
a pillow filled with
Pillowcase
checks.
full of checks.
It's it's like Halloween for the guy bringing that plate over here.
Weird.
He's all, these checks look familiar,
And how did
but
they get
I'll
in
take
the
them.
wall? Like, did they climb in the rafters and like... I don't...
Drop it down or something?
That doesn't make
Dude,
sense.
DJ Wifey, man, I like her on this show.
We got some conspiracy stuff.
I
going.
know
This is good.
she's a conspiracy theorist.
I am.
Are you? Do you like conspiracy theories?
You know, I just sometimes don't see things for. I always think there's something behind going on all the time. Don't get me started on. Never mind.
The
Let's
dog
move
men?
on to the next subject.
All right, yeah.
Wait, hold on. I want to talk about the elections. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Just kidding.
You're not
All
going to
right.
sneak money orders and checks back into a church.
You wouldn't do that just for the risk.
No,
Yeah. Maybe it was an
just
inside
throw it in a
job,
river somewhere.
and that was a storage spot in between. Like it was like
Maybe that was an inside job.
yeah.
It almost
people
sounds
who
like
rigged-
that one
who
movie
rig
with
elections.
Martin Lawrence, where they stole that diamond and then he stashed it in an empty building. Remember? Oh God, Blue Streak.
Blue. Oh yeah.
They stole the
Ah.
diamond and then they hid it in an empty building, and then it turned out to be a police,
Stash
department.
house?
Yeah. So then they had to go back and try to get that diamond out of the police department.
Oh, my Ann. That's all I remember. But I do remember that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that
That
was
was
from the
good.
TV program, not
Yeah.
from that movie.
My Ann.
All right, come on. What's our next story?
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah, I gotta
Yes.
get to this news story.
All right. Here's the last one. Adele, a great singer,
Yes.
but fans are pissed with the Vegas resale prices of her tickets, her residency at Caesar's Palace. Now, the tickets started out at between $85 up to $600 for the really good seats, but there's places that are selling them now aftermarket, second, third tier, from $2,000 up to $35,000 per ticket.
Wow.
Hustlers.
Wow. So obviously, it's no surprise Adele's Vegas show. This is a hot ticket, but it's hard to imagine anyone could have predicted just how expensive these resale prices would be to see the
Thanks, Joe
singer live.
Biden. Well, some of that might be stimulus money. I don't know.
$2,000 for nosebleeds when they sold them for $80. $2,000.
No.
I'm saying highway robbery. That's a mess.
You think that's highway
horrible.
robbery?
Oh,
You
yes.
think that's just capitalism at work?
That's me reselling my tickets for a lot more than I originally thought.
Hey, maybe you're putting yourself through medical school. Don't you
DJ
ever
Wifey
be an
though,
American?
but just
How
think
is
about
that
it.
not against the law?
Well, but say you bought tickets, I don't know, for $200, and then you realize I could sell these for $6 Gs. What do you do?
I'm flipping them, man. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'll catch you next year.
Oh man,
Right.
them issues are gonna be on Facebook, bro. Like that Facebook marketplace. I'm like, look, bro, you want these tickets or what?
Right. I'll be
But
like,
I'll have to like hire somebody because you know those fools are kind of try to jump you. No, you got to Venmo me that money first.
Yeah, definitely. Cash app that money.
You're
Definitely. But when you talk about being illegal, I don't know, because if you're a real Adele fan and you want to go to Vegas to see her residency, and she hasn't really had a show in a year,
Isn't it
You're
worth
like-
$20,000?
I'll take
No.
19,000.
Well, I'm mortgaging my house because I love Adele so much, and this
Yeah,
was my daughter's
that's-
only wish when she was 11 was that she would see Adele, and so now she's 17, and this is our special vacation. I paid $32,000 for the pair of our tickets.
wow.
What would you think if somebody told you that?
I think, Mom, you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's
would
way
think,
too much money.
Sucker!
Yeah. That's high roller stuff. That's
That's ridiculous. Though I do think it's taking advantage because I mean, Mike, you're good with math. What's the markup? $600 to 32,000.
Dude.
no.
That's like a
geez.
10,000% markup. It's ridiculous. And
See,
it's like,
DJ
wow.
Wifey, he always says, Mike, you're good at math because he's racist against Asians. It's an Asian stereotype. How dare you? I dropped out of high school, Adley, and I'm proud of it.
My
The
white
nerve.
side does the math, and it's not good. Yeah, I don't.
Anyway. Yeah, man. But is it, okay, so is that wrong? Like, what would you guys do? What would you guys do if they were like, if the radio station was like, here, these are your personal tickets, and we're giving them away at the radio station as well. You have 4 tickets. You have 4 tickets. Go ahead.
For Adele, I'd probably sell them, to be honest. For Taylor Swift, for Justin Bieber, I would sell them. But think about, let me throw a twist. What if it's Ice Cube and he said, "This is my retirement tour. There will never be another show. I'm done
And
with
there were
going on the road to
$2,000
music."
tickets, and I got them for free.
And yeah, see, that's okay. Yeah, no, or how much would you pay for those tickets?
Oh, come on, man! I gave you guys a dope idea
is
where
good
you
too,
got
though.
to make money. Now you're taking money out of my pocket.
Yeah.
If it's Ice
I
Cube and it's
love
his
Ice
last
Cube,
tour,
but I
Yeah,
don't think
sorry,
I could
homeboy.
put up 2 racks.
I got money. I got to keep my money, friend. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'd
mean,
sell 2 and keep 2.
I mean, look, if you're asking how much
Yeah.
I'm supposed to pay for the ticket, the number's $65 if I'm going to see Ice Cube. Now, I'm not going to be in the best section, and it took me a long time to try to figure out, okay, is this the real bad part of the arena, or is this the part of the
Am I
arena where you
behind
still
a
get the-
pole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. All right, got it.
Behind
All
the
right.
cameraman.
That's how much I'll pay. And then if I'm lucky, the security guard won't be looking when the people with the floor seats walk past, and I just sneak past with them
There's an empty seat. Let's go.
and live my life.
What
yeah,
about you,
so-
wifey? You selling the tickets or you keeping them? Or what are you doing with them?
Are we talking about Adele or
Yeah, with
Ice Cube?
Adele, the radio station. The radio station gives you 4 Adele
Oh,
tickets.
boy. How many tickets? 4?
4. That's college money right there, man. That's college money.
Yeah, that's Caleb's college right there. That's his
I'd
fun.
probably sell them.
Yeah. Now,
Only because I like Adele, but she's not like one of my favorite like artists.
I don't
like,
care.
Go-to artists.
must see.
If it
Must
was
see,
if it
no.
was that kind of money, I don't care who it was. I don't care if it was like this is KRS-One, LL Cool J, like Ice Cube, an NWA reunion with the hologram of Eazy-E. I don't know, man. I'd probably go to that concert.
Well, to even throw a bigger twist into it, what if it was what 93 or whatever years when Eazy-E died, and you knew that he's dying, and you had these tickets, and you're like, I could actually see him perform with
No.
NWA, with
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, with DJ Yella, you know what I'm saying? With Arabian Prince, with all these guys, but you're the only one that knew, and you had these tickets, and you could flip them for a
Dude,
$200
you're coming
ticket
up
for-
like you're coming up with this magic ideas. What are we doing? Freaking Fast and the Furious
Yeah.
movies?
But
You
I'm
know what?
asking, you gotta
Every-
think about it.
If you were to say Tupac, I would be like, no, I'm keeping the tickets. You couldn't pay me enough.
All right, listen.
Wow.
There's no magic
Okay,
time
okay.
machine that's going to take us to Tupac's last concert.
Oh man.
We're talking about brass tacks today, something that could actually happen. Somehow, your radio station got on the good graces of Adele, and they said, you know what? We're hooking everybody up with 4 tickets. Here you go, Adley. Here you go, DJ Wifey. See you guys later. What are you doing with the 4 tickets?
I'd
and no
keep 2 and
shenanigans.
sell 2.
You keep
Yeah.
2 and sell 2?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'd sell all 4, man. I would sell all four. I would sell all four, man. Now I got a new car, man. Like I need a car, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
selling all four.
you got DJ Wifey and Johnny coming back like, man, that was a really good Adele concert.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm in my new car.
Yeah.
I hope Adele likes taking the bus.
Right. She was breathtaking.
It was worth it.
There was one time I went with a bunch of friends that like micheladas, and we went to Vegas.
This
and
keeps going back to Michelada.
I'm just kidding. But they're like, we got to go see Luis Miguel. And I'm all, I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of
Wait,
kind
was
of like
this after you worked at Hot 98.3?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is I was living in Bakersfield. So this is probably 2008, 2009. I'm guessing.
That was
but,
Tucson's biggest concert, though.
Luis Miguel was huge. He's huge. Yeah.
Arenas.
Big.
Who is
big,
he?
Yeah.
Is he from
You don't know this guy?
No.
Luis Miguel.
Oh my gosh.
He's kind of like a Frank Sinatra type kind of.
Yeah.
Love songs. The ladies love him.
Oh yeah.
And I went to the show, and it was packed, and all women. It was 95% women.
Dude, when you
and
go
I
to a
remember
Luis
staying.
Miguel show, they got the ostrich boots there. They got the dope Stetson hats, like all the cowboy stuff, dude. And every Wacho for miles just comes trotting up, dude. But their girlfriends look like models. I'm like, where did you find these girlfriends, man?
Yeah.
You're a fat, overweight weirdo, and your girlfriend looks like
Money
a model.
talks.
Yeah, you got the
probably
ostrich
right.
boots.
Yeah, I guess
Shoot.
you're right.
Yeah, so I remember going, and I stayed for like half a song, and I was like, I'm out, dude. I'm home play
What?
blackjack or whatever, dude. Because I forgot why I brought it up, but those tickets weren't cheap, and everybody's like, you gotta go, you gotta see this guy, and it was cool. And there was a lady that sits in the front, and she was like his super fan, and she'd take a wad of like a brick of cash, like 20s, 50s, 100s, and throw it on stage to him to let him know how much like she loved him and stuff too. And Mickey, I don't know if Mickey Rock's still on here, but he was there too. And but I remember seeing that, I was like, whoa. And it was like, oh, speaking of money, I'm gonna go play blackjack and try to win some money. But people, because I remember saying like, I gotta use the bathroom, and I was like, I'm out, dude.
Asian people have a problem not gambling, DJ Wifey.
I thought you were gonna say holding their bladder.
not gambling.
Small bladders.
You should.
But that's kind of like with Adele. I'd be like,
Yeah.
when are you getting to roll into the deep? Because that's the one. Oh yeah, Mickey says, yeah. I remember.
He remembers that Asians have a problem with gambling. That's what he remembers.
But that's kind of like how it would be. I'd kind of be like, this is cool, but I don't know a lot of these songs. You know what I mean? It's neat,
Yeah.
but like I'd be like, I don't know. I might be leaning towards Mike now. I might just sell all four. I might.
Dude, why not? I don't care if I have any special nights anymore. I'm 50 years old, dude. I already had all them special nights. I'm good. I could care less. I'll pay for a special night if I need to, but I ain't paying suckers prices, and that's what these are. Let me find 4 suckers. Bang.
And people will pay for those tickets. Guaranteed.
University of Pittsburgh. Here you
Guaranteed.
come. Bang.
That's what's wild. You're right. A lot of those super shows, those super concerts where they have like 30 artists, and then they open them up and they sell out like in 5 minutes, and it's like, what the hell?
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's all that stuff's coming back. All those shows.
Dude, I can't
Coming
imagine
back.
people paying $2,000 though to see Adele.
Too funny. Thanks, Carlitos. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not, dude. Would you pay $2,000 to see Adele?
Those are for nosebleeds too, by the way. Those are nosebleeds behind the pole. Those are the cheap seats.
Is it bad that I don't even really know her music? Like,
Oh, wow.
No.
Rolling in the Deep
what-
is the one I remember.
Why would you keep 2 then? Yeah, you got
Yeah.
those 4 tickets. You
I
should be
mean,
dumping
you're,
them.
you're right. I'd
My
sell 'em.
kids sing those music. My kids sing her songs, and I'd be like,
I don't know
"We're not
her.
going."
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I would say
That's
for
good.
the experience, so I could say, I seen Adele in concert. But you're right. I probably would sell all 4.
I'll tell you right now, I'll sell all 4 and then go see an Adele impersonator and be like, "It's good enough. This lady sounds pretty nice." Like when you go to those impersonator shows, what do they call them? Tribute bands or whatever.
Yeah,
It's kind of fun. You know what I mean? It's like, look, I didn't see Poison tonight, but I saw Unskinny Bop, the Poison cover band, and they were amazing.
And they knew every song just like the real band.
Yeah, dude.
They
the guy
kind of
gets-
look like them.
Yeah, Brett Michaels, and they're like Brett Michaels can still dance and stuff. Where when you see real Brett Michaels, you're like, bro, man, I know you have a toupee on, and I know you had a hip surgery, so I'm like, you're not even having any fun up there.
A hip replacement.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's too funny.
George Michael's
Holy
of
cow.
love or whatever. Anyways, well, I think we got all the problems solved and all the riddles answered, right? With this one.
Oh, so good. This
That
is a
was a
great
hard
episode. Oh my gosh, though. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes. And next time we need to bring snacks.
Micheladas.
I mean, you're more.
Micheladas
just
and
some
snacks.
ceviche.
We're
Ceviche
adding,
micheladas.
we're adding on micheladas. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. It went by really fast. DJ Wifey, thank you for being a guest.
Thank you,
That was
DJ
awesome.
Wifey.
I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a
Thank
great
you
time.
guys for having me. This was too much fun.
I hope you enjoyed yourself for real. All right,
I really did.
talk
Hopefully
to
you
you
guys
next
have
time.
me back.
Yeah,
We still have so much more to talk about.
definitely.
Yeah,
Next
definitely.
week we
We
got
will.
special guests. So we got Chris Urbanic and we've got
Danny Spanks
so we're gonna have two guests.
started
next
out
week.
Crab Radio
We're
here in
still
Bakersfield.
we're gonna have
so.
two guests next week.
Trying to get Mickey
Nice.
Rock too. So another, we got a bunch of stuff lined up. Bunch of
dope.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, follow us on YouTube and
Facebook,
Clapper,
Instagram,
Nice.
and
all that stuff.
TikTok. Yeah. All right, later.
Everything's social.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys.